Yeah. Apparently, as soon as I unplug this device, the Yellow Box Mini crashes. So even though I'm using the USB output, the Yellow Box Mini is going to crash. And that's disappointing. So now we're going to go to the stream output. There we are. I think my voice might be lagged a bit. Let's see. Yeah, because I'm going through two HDMI converters. So my voice is going to be a little laggy until I integrate the stream output. And that stream output ooh, this is a puzzle. How do I route my OBS output through the HDMI? I could do this with Voicemeeter, but I don't think I'm using Control Room Caster. Oh, Ground Control Caster. And I don't think it's going to work. I might have to upgrade to Control Room. So I need to talk to support and see if I can upgrade my caster license to oh, I know. Okay, never mind. I don't have to upgrade. I get the OBS application and then I enable direct mode. Oh, but the question is, how do I... That's if I want to capture it. Maybe if I make my main output. Brooklyn on Kick, hello. I'm doing well. I'm setting up my studio. You can check it out here. Whole big studio. Big space. I get to walk around. I get to mess with all sorts of stuff. I've got an overhead camera that I need to reposition so that's pointing to stuff behind me. If you look right behind me, you'll see the Nikon there. I want to move it so it's pointing at the Geiger counter. So I think I'll do that next. Yeah, yeah, third person. Action camera, action, 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 action. And if I put my head where it's supposed to be, you get a nice halo effect. Oh, and that chat, that chat is gonna bug me. It should be much sharper than that. Let's play around with the transform. Yeah, it is. Oh, I wonder if I can change the scale mode. Thank you, thank you. It's not perfect. Okay, scale filtering point. That's not point scaling. I don't see a difference. Oh, it's because I'm looking at preview. Yeah, I still don't like that. Let's get chat in HD. That'll be the first thing I do. So, first thing I'm gonna do, well, I'm gonna crop my my screen for now. All right. So now you can see basically what I'm working on. Wick, yes indeed, nuclear powered stream. Welcome, welcome, Wick, and I will definitely see you on stream later. What is going to my mix? Okay, so here's ground control. Oh, it's actually capturing my my monitor, my Scarlett i4i, my default audio device. And I don't care for that, so that would cause some echo, wouldn't it? Oh, except I didn't turn it on yet. I didn't put it through my my system. Yeah, I was paranoid about the echo because of this, because my main output is going to my main screen here. Brooklyn, you know what, go ahead and direct message me your artwork on Twitter or Discord. I'm not going to go over that on stream. You're barking up the wrong tree if you want to sell your services, unfortunately. And I'll say good luck to you. let's get back to what I was working on, which is let's reset transform on this. So now you see chat is really tiny, and I don't like that. So let's update the properties of this to be 400 by 800. And how happy am I with that? Way too small. Well, you can find me on Discord as Carl Alex Pauls. You can direct message me there. Or on Twitter as Carl Alex Pauls. And yeah, font got smaller. Let's go fix that up on the Restream side. So 1 second. I'm gonna I don't really use my Discord for a lot right now, so let's talk offline. You can find me by my name. Okay, let's fix this font. You know what? I don't think I want to use a font. I want to use something else. Let's do... Yeah, let's do something else. Let me go into open the embedded chat. Directly in my browser. And I'm going to style it there. Chat text normal. Scale 200? No. What's the computed style? Is font size 6.8. Let's do... Yeah, let's do font size 20. So if I grab the class chat text normal, I'm going to give it font size 20 pix. Huh. Well, that's a mood. Message sender. Why don't I try something different than this? embed themes chat container. Okay. Message item. I'll do message item. No, not message item. No, yeah, it is message item. So I'm going to go class message item scale 1.5. Nope, that's garbage. Okay, yeah, I think I like that. I think it looks better. Right, so there's my Restream chat. And I didn't even leak my Restream chat key. The nickname and the message are too close. Yeah, we can do something about that. Time is hidden. Okay, what's the computed style for message info? Padding 9.8. Margin left is negative 9.8. Padding left is 9.8. So looks like this should be 20 and 20. I can show you this. Yeah. So that's class message info. Let's do margin left negative 20. Padding left negative 20. This is what web dev is. You just copy stuff. You literally just copy. There you are. So this is the Restream chat. I'm not gonna move to a different chat system, not yet. I'm considering it, but don't need to yet. All right, so the question is, what's next? What is next, you say? Let's go. Other than destroying that, I've got a Stream Deck XL, and I think I need to get this working. Oh, dropping Windows? Oh, audio stability and system stability in general. This is an experiment. My Windows PC is years old, so, you know, yeah. So I was going to upgrade that, or I was going to check out the new M1 Max, the new Mac Silicon machines. So far, those have got me. I will probably change back, or I will probably continue to use both. I'm not super happy with the colors here. Is that blue? Oh my, I have. Is this auto white balancing? Oh, it is. The brick. Look how my color fades. I turn blue. I turn gray. I'm gray face. Yeah, it's the brick is messing with the auto white balance. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Okay. I'm just going to manually set it to 5400. And I need to find a memory card to save these settings. Oh, I'll just do daylight. There we go. How's that? That's so much better. Might be a little aggressive, might be a little pink. But I got daylight bulbs all around. So maybe it is a little pink. Let's try something else. I could, there you go. Now you can see me and what I'm doing to change my settings. Let's try 5300. I think it's 53 or 54. I like that. Let's compare this to camera 3. think that is 54. Looks a little yellow to me. Well, yeah, the paper should be, oh, that does look a little yellow. No. Anyways. I will fix camera 4 later as well. Oof. So what's next? I need another. Thank you, TLSKB. I'm manual focusing here. And I'm blown out on my monitor. I think I'm a little blown out on, is it my ATEM's capture mode? Oh. I'm staring at the bright spots on my forehead. Yep, I'm going to use full range. Here's the real test. Ready for, oh. That's the test to see if there's something wrong with the color space. Let's try 709 and see what it does. That gets darker. So that's 709 is getting darker as it descends. There's 601. Oh, maybe 601 is the right one. Okay. And let's go back to limited. Is limited. Oh, limited is so bad. Yeah, it's definitely full. Look at that. That was so bad. Let's try that again. Look at it saturates so fast in limited mode. And if I take it to full mode, it's much closer the whole way down. So that's looping the frames back on themselves. This is now color space 601, video range full. And really, the only other thing that I could work with is the compression, and you're not getting away from that JPEG compression. So I think that's what's descending there is right to left on the screen. It's JPEG compression is the whole reason it gets dirtied. Well, do I want to fix the color space here? Or do I want to set up my Stream Deck? I think I want to set up my Stream Deck. Uh-oh. Did I? I touched my output and it flashed for a second. You're still there? Yeah, you are. Okay. I need a long USB-C. For my Stream Deck. Because I'm not going to switch this one. This one's not going to switch between devices. So this cable is going to go straight from my Mac Studio 100% of the time. Oh. Is this my monitor is flashing blue, but the stream output is okay. So, oh, I think it's 32 gig on the Mac Studio. Let's do about this Mac. Mac Studio, Apple M2 Max, 32 gigabyte. Is half as much RAM as my PC, because I'm crazy. Did I get 64 gigs? I forget. This cable, it must be this cable is messed up. I'll need to tie that down. So theoretically, I want to be able to push this whole desk back and maybe do VR, maybe some limited VR in this space, because I do have a fair amount of space. Like, could I stand here and I'm not going to hit the camera. I'm going to hit the microphone, but I can fix that. I'm in danger of hitting this corner, like with a controller, or that camera. That's the closest point. So if I move my camera back, I should be able to VR. I won't be able to raise my arms overhead. So that's a problem. Like I will bash my controller into the chandelier. But I do want to try to do VR at one point in this space. I don't have a better space for it, unless I go outside. So, and also I have a few more side cameras. Like, I've got a few more of these side cameras. So I should be able to give more detail shots eventually. And if the cable on this is long enough and locked down well enough, I can take my Stream Deck around and I can go control the stream from wherever I'm at without putting anything in danger. I've got 6 ports. Some of these are going to be no display outputs, and some of them are going to have display. And I bought like a 3 display Thunderbolt hub that isn't working, unfortunately. So, yeah. This is a mess. I'm going to go back to my YOLO box and show you the mess that I've made just to set up this hybrid stream. In a minute. No. I need to tie that down. There it is. No more dropping the stream. I tied this thing. Here we go. I'll switch back. Back to the USB. This thing is the stream output. This is from the ATEM switcher. This is loop to my visual monitor, and here is output to the YOLO box that you're looking at. So, and I'm looping my camera through the ATEM into my Mac, and my Mac is outputting to the iMag, the image magnification on my You did what? You got yourself banned from chat? Oh no. Got so many spam bots. Facebook and Kik both have a spam problem. Can I ban people from mobile? Yeah, I can. There we go. Ripperino. It's too much of a hassle to ban people from mobile. All right, well, blah. I guess the next question is, how do I get another camera in here? And am I upset with my white balance or not? I'll do a proper white balance later, I guess. Oh, one more thing. I am tired of gaming crashing my stream. I'm tired of whatever I'm doing in my presentation causing OBS stability problems, which is the #1 reason that I switched off Windows. So, to be fair, I'll blame Edge, Microsoft Edge, for most of that. And the other thing that I figured out is that the Mac mouse and keyboard sharing is actually pretty nice. So if I do that, then my mouse is just a step away. And in fact, if I, oh no, that might not work. Yeah, I'm short one input. Okay, when I figure out that missing input, I will have more input routing to go through. Right now, my Studio and my Mac Air are looping. Yeah, it's manual focus. So when I'm out, it doesn't refocus. And in fact, if I step back too far, it doesn't. It's manual focus. So I'm not tracking myself on purpose. That's what my other camera angles are for. So I can step away from camera, and I can step back. Anyways, I was going to make my other display a mirror. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. We're going to send my face to the stream for a second while I fix this. Yeah. Okay. All right, now I've got a proper mirror. I wanted to be 16 by 9 on my Mac Air. And you'll see my, yeah. Oh, have that dim when I step away? Yeah. So that when I do that, it's not so bad or noticeable. I might just have to put a hood or something, or reposition this light over here and face me that way. Be a little more direct. Right now, that's the easiest place I can attach it. But yeah, I see what you're saying. It's super noticeable. All right, so now the problem that I'm gonna have is I've not routed all of my inputs properly. So if I want to take the input from my Mac Air and put it on stream, it's just a button press away. But you'll see that I don't have any of my stream decorations because those are routing through my Studio, and I'm using my Studio output as the main stream output. The reason I'm doing that is because I don't have my Ultra Studio display module on hand, because this is what I want to use. I want to use my Ultra Studio display so that my audio is automatically routed without having to go through ground control. I think everything will work really great once that is done. Oh, you want me to do Linux Journey Started? Well, let me tell you something about Linux and audio. It's a thing. Yeah, that is a problem. Apple and Right to Repair is a big problem. But it is an experiment. I did not go with the high-end Mac Studio, pretty much because of that lack of trust. So that is kind of fair. It's a fair criticism. You know, I could have been, you know, very, very committed to the cause, but I just want to get stuff done, honestly. Yeah, I need to show you the routing of my setup. Why don't we do that? We'll log into H2R Gear. Okay, so here's H2R Gear. Good enough. I'll put my chat on the side so I can see it. All right, so what do I have? Oh no, I really need to build my own. All right, what's Apple's colors? It's pretty close to the default. Let's lighten this up a bit. That's alpha. That's not. Oh, here we go. Okay. No input, only output. Actually, there is inputs, but so there we go. 3 and 4. And oh, there we go. Let's do these are the front USB-C ports. Oh, and there's USB-A. Those are on the back. Okay, that's good enough. That one is HDMI 4, and I've got a Mac Air. Oh, let's just say computer. No, let's just say PC. Oh, this community library is terrible. They did not sort by category very well. Okay. So this will be whatever generic computer. And so I got the Mac Studio Max going to the ATEM Mini Pro, and then HDMI out. Where does that go? That goes to, I've got a bidirectional. I've got two bidirectionals. That's not what I want. See, they messed this up. The label's wrong. That really bothers me. Seriously, do I have one? Nope. All right. That really bothers me. Okay, so that's input 1. And do I have Mokose? Yep. So here's my camera. I got the M2 Max journey started. That seemed to be a pretty sweet spot in terms of performance per dollar. And you know what? I just realized I could have my face on screen. What am I doing? Let's do. Let's modify this scene. There we are. Okay. And my main camera, that's plugged in to oh, that's actually camera 2. This one is camera 3, input 3. So there's main camera, third person camera. Oh, that's overhead camera. I've got another Mokose. That's my third person camera. So let's do. There's the wide shot. There's overhead is camera 3. Well, the M processors are, of course, they're a what you call it, the traditional embedded, RISC. Not Motorola. Man, my head is not where it's supposed to be at right now. So this is a problem. As you can see, my computer versus my studio is the problem, right? And actually what's going on here is I've got all of these. Oh man, I have so many of them. These little Anker devices. This is the Anker Power Expand 7-in-1. USB A 3. This is one without Ethernet. I'm going to add and edit this one. Oh, whoops. Let's go back to my gear. Let's be accurate. Because I was just complaining about so this has a USB-C in. ARM, that's it, yeah. Outputs, one HDMI, two USB-As, one USB-C, no Ethernet, and one power delivery input. And some SDs and micro SDs. So I'm not going to worry about the SD and micro SD, but this is I've got so many of these 7-in-1s. Actually, that's Thunderbolt 2. Because I have another one. Actually, I'll just pretend they're all the same right now. You really did switch this around. Oh, I can't delete those. Oh, because cables are connected? Well, let's do that. Okay. Here's something you'll find interesting, Journey started. Microsoft owns Apple shares. Apple owns Microsoft shares. This is called a controlled opposition. They want your two choices to be Coke or Pepsi. Only Coke, Pepsi, only Mac, Windows. This is what it's at. This is the truth. Capitalism strikes again. Got him. All right. Okay, so monitor. This is my main monitor. Linux should rule. It should. But unfortunately, Microsoft has captured many of the hardware providers. So they cannot compete as easily unless they work with Windows. If they work with Windows, well, Microsoft is not too keen on them working with anyone else. Okay, so I've got monitor 1, 2, and 3 to my left. Well, starting at my eye line and going left. So there's even one more. This HDMI out from let's see, that one is, yep, that's it. So my output 4 goes into my bidirectional 1. Output from that goes to this monitor. Okay, I like this second pin. I like that. John Barker has done some good stuff here. I think that's the author of this. H2R, here to record. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the pins until this is more cleaned up. So the next one, I don't have, here's the problem. I do need to model my bigger output. Actually, let's talk about what it should be. I need an Ultra Studio monitor. Please give me the exact item that I want. I don't want a fuzzy match. Oh my god, it's impossible to find it. Dude, we've got to fix this. Okay, our inputs are Thunderbolt. And our outputs are HDMI and SDI. And that is going to be, this is the solution. So that Thunderbolt 3 port, that's going to be program out. That's going to go in input 8. That's where my program feed is going to be, OBS program feed. So what do I get when I do that? I get audio and video sort of baked into the output. I don't have to mess around with ground control. I don't need to mess with this. Otherwise, I have to spend another $50 for ground control room where I can have multiple outputs. And also, it's just more reliable, I think. I'll find out. I actually might need to get another Thunderbolt cable at this point. I also need to figure out whether or not my Thunderbolt dock is a waste of money on Mac, because it only seems to be taking one output and it has 3 ports in it, and that's disappointing. So what do I want next? This is my work in progress. 3 more cameras, if they work. And I'm going to have what's the A10 Mini Pro going to be for? That's going to be for whatever I have in front of me on my desktop. That's going to be none of this noise. This is going to go to another hey, look at that. What am I thinking? I want HDMI to SDI. Yeah, that's a bummer. Okay, so if I have 2 more displays available, this could be a problem. I mean, I kind of want more than 2, but I might not get more than 2. Looks like I'm not going to have 5 camera angles. If I want 2 or 3 displays, I'm not going to have. I mean, I can have as many HDMIs as I want through the Mini Pro. I can put consoles, handheld, phone, whatever, and I can switch back and forth, just by slamming my fingers on the buttons in this one, the Mini Pro on my desk. Yeah, that's all right. I think I definitely want 2 HDMI outs to go to this. Let's add some pins and clean this up. So my overhead camera goes to something behind me on my shelf. That's interesting. Right now I have a Geiger counter up there. That's what I was thinking. So I'll have a desk detail / utility camera of some kind. Maybe it'll go on my microphone, my boom arm. That would be nice. So here's my question. How do I raid? In Kik. Am I logged in? Something's wrong here. Oh. Except. Oh. Well, here's what I want you to do. If you are on Kik, we're going to go to Wik TV. If you are on Twitch, is Wik here? Wik is only on Kik right now. Oof. All right. Oh yeah, China. Yeah, China's tritium is quite hypocritical. What am I doing here? Yeah, I need to get back to my just chatting scene. So yeah, we're gonna, if you can, if you're on Twitch, also, sorry to say, nowhere to raid to. What should I raid? I shouldn't waste this. Why don't we raid Rhizome? Rhizome's got some good content. He's got a nice tech setup. So if you're here for the tech setup, definitely check out Rhizome. And I'm going to listen in and hear what Rhizome says. Peace.